Happy Friday. How you doing? Hope your week has gone well. Hope you've had fun. Hope you stayed safe. We have here. Uh, you know I say Sanford proves everything I say for me. Well, so does Rich, room 222, Ford LTD. Whatever the fuck all that shit's supposed to mean. I stated that he hears, but he doesn't listen. And like Sanford, so I can be proved it for me. I said in my last video, you're thinking about you're going to bombard this video again with a shitload of comments. Don't. So I'm not gonna waste a minute to respond. Typing and typing and typing. Well, he didn't listen. So, hey Rich, I made you listen. I didn't even read them. I just removed, deleted both of them, and I blocked their sorry ass. Problem solved. See, I know how to diagnose a problem and eliminate it as efficiently and expeditiously as humanly possible. Hoorah. Anyway, I heard a couple things about Sanford. He's settled in his new World Global Storage Shed in the process. I'm catching up on my sports here. Oh, by the way, in case I forget, what's your take on the Super Bowl Sunday? I'm kind of going with the 49ers. Something about them I kind of like. Tell me your thoughts. That's all. Not going to start any argument here. You know, I kind of like the 49ers going into it. So, now that that's out of the way, I guess Sanford said he's been selling off a lot of shit. Gee, like I'm surprised. Like he hasn't been doing that all along. You know, I'll tell you though, I was very disappointed when I heard he sold off all his motorcycles and even sold his Coleman mini bike. That kind of hurt me. I was looking forward to him putting out a big $5,000 challenge race, you know, him on his Coleman mini bike against Miss Titty Nipples on his Coleman mini bike. I guess that ain't going to happen. I guess I'm not going to see him get the race start to do it all on his electric go-kart, you know. I guess that shit ain't going to happen. Oh, man. I'm sure he'll come up with another new and improved, bigger and better project for this year. Even selling off things, he doesn't need all those things. You know, he has too many projects. Well, you know, Sanford he has this built-in excuses with things, you know. I remember him saying, you know, people come at me, and he was pissed off. People come at me with, how come you never finish any projects? And you don't understand. I have too many projects. How can I finish any projects if I have too many projects? Hey, that's a nice fucking excuse. You know what I'm saying? It's mad you can't focus on one and work on one project, finish it, and actually have it live up to the claim that comes out of your big fucking mouth? Or do you have the attention span of a crackhead with ADD? You tell me. You know, he's going to be selling off shit. Oh, man. That's always ever been good for, buying and flipping and, you know, a lot of shit he brings on. Hey, look, I bought this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That thing ain't around for very long. It's back on Marketplace. He's selling it somewhere, you know. I'll never forget that fucking boat, though, you know. Look, I got this boat for my granddaughter. I'm going to fix it all up and give it to her for Christmas. How many Christmases was that ago? Hey, my Artemis, I said I was going to get him a Power Wheels Harley trike for Christmas. Hey, guess what? He fucking got it. You want to know why? Because I'm his grandfather, and I would never lie to my grandson. I would never make a promise to my grandson. Put it this way, I would never make a promise to my grandson that I would not go through with and disappoint the kid. You know, or any of my family, or any of my friends. Promised him I'm going to do something and then fucking walk away from it and not do it. And even worse, do it for the sake of getting attention. People think I'm a great guy on here, and I'll get some views to make some fucking money off it. Know what I mean? He fucking used his own fucking granddaughter for that bullshit. How fucking low can you go? Well, actually, now that I think about it, you can go even lower than that with a fucking Crypt Keeper. With his fucking scam. Saving these children at St. Jude's, you know, with fucking 318 he hasn't fucking touched. Know what I mean? Sanford's still playing his flipping game, you know. It's all he's ever done, even going back to New York. You know? There's a possibility that some of these motorcycles and cars that he was partying out and flipping, there's a little vague, slim possibility that maybe a few of them might have had a correct stamp number in a frame or a correct VIN tag on the fucking things, you know what I mean, before he had to hightail it out of New York. To evade a lot of problems. So yeah, now he's going to get back to basics, he said. That's what I was told. If I'm wrong, correct me. He's going to get back to basics. How his channel started out. His channel started out with him yakking and yakking and yakking, making a big claim of a 10-second pass for Baby Bottle Rocket, fucking a few people over, you know, along the way, throwing people under a bus, using them to do work for him, and then doing countless videos about how to rejet a Holley carburetor and how to put points in a fucking distributor. That's how his channel started out. So get ready, folks. It's fucking excitement time once again. Anyway, so I guess that's about it for now. I guess that's about it. I got a lot to do today. So anyone, you know, I had hiccups, you know, try to understand something about me. I don't get involved in comment thread arguments. It's a waste of fucking time. And if I tell you, you know, don't do something, don't waste your time, might as well listen and not just hear the words and think I'm talking through my ass. I suggest you listen. Rich chose not to listen. This is where he is today. He's gone. Bye-bye. You know, and he will not be missed. So he could wrap himself up in a blanket and shove his face in a camera and beg for company. Please, please, come hang out with me. What a fucking joke. Seriously. You know, sometimes it does not pay to be nice. Try to help someone out, offer them some constructive criticism, to help them out with all the problems they bring upon themselves, you know what I mean? That's the fucking thanks I get. That's the thanks I get. Now I know how some of Sanford's former friends felt when they got thrown under a bus. Uncle Brian got thrown under a bus by a guy with a 57 Bel Air. That's some part of some big corporation in room 222, and I guess there's a LTD, you know. Maybe it's Ford. Maybe he's vice president of Ford. That's why he's having a hard time working on the Chevy 283. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, weekend's here. Have a great weekend. Have fun and stay safe.